Welcome to Impulse Know-How. I'm going to speak today about your website, in particular writing website copy. At Impulse we're continually marketing the site in order to attract more people to come and read all about you. Now, once somebody is reading your copy, what makes them want to stay and read some more? I don't know if you know, but the average time for someone to stay on a website is 8 seconds before they move on and have a look at something else. So what can you do in order to keep their attention? Well, if you're not really happy with the amount of response that you're getting, I think one of the things that you could do is reconsider the way that you're writing your copy. Because exciting things are happening with the internet, which takes down all sorts of barriers that we've experienced before, particularly if you're a classical musician. People are just going to come in because they like music and they want to hear all sorts of different music. They're not putting it into genres or anything else. So what they actually want to know about is you. How do you feel about your music? Why do you play the music? What inspired you to do it? What do you hear in this particular piece of music? Don't forget that often you've been either writing it or practicing it for hours and hours on end, and you know exactly where it's going. But the person who is coming to the concert, coming into your website, or listening to a sample doesn't. And I think the thing that the internet does for all of us is it gives you an opportunity to really express what you feel passionately about. And where an awful lot of people go wrong, and particularly people who may have been brought up with classical training, is what do they use for their copy? What do they use? They maybe use copy taken from one of their programs, or they use copy taken from a CD sleeve, or maybe somebody else has written it for them, or they decide to write it all in the third person because they don't want people to think that they have to write it themselves because it's almost not really very nice. Well, that's wrong. For the website, it's absolutely wrong. We want to know about you. We want to know about your passions, why it inspires you, why it excites you, why you do what you do. Tell me that. If you tell me that in your copy, I'm going to listen. I'm going to read on. I might come to your concert, but I've got to engage with you as a person and you and your music. Now, not everybody feels really comfortable. They might feel perfectly comfortable with their music, in expressing it outwardly, in composing, but not necessarily in writing the words. Well, if you get a bit stuck with that, then you can always speak to a friend and speak quite engagingly about it and honestly and truthfully and get them to help you with it. Or if it's at Impulse, we're here to help as well. But this is the important thing. If you're not getting the response that you want, change it. It's down to you. There's going to be more know-how soon, so I hope that you found this helpful. Bye.